Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My beloved students and very honorable and respectable teachers and especially parents, Assalamu alaikum. And today, very burning issue I will discuss with yourself and which sort of the problems our youth are facing and what the solutions are these problems. It's a very hot topic and you can say there's a need of the time to discuss so that we can get the solutions in our new generation and especially the youngsters can get the success and touch the sky. Let's start. Today is very, you can say this a burning topic. I have told you the topic is problem of Pakistani youth and their solutions. Main problems of Pakistani youth. Let's start it. Number one, educational problem. Number two, unemployment. Number three, the child labor. Number four, drug addiction, depression, and suicide. That's a very core issue in our society. Parental pressure, decision making, and number eight, time management. The time management, you can say the key problem of our students. They haven't the ability to manage their time. Media influence, in the present era, last 15 to 20 years, the media has played a great role and has a great influence in the students, in all sorts of the students. Now let's start it. But first of all, I will discuss to you what is the youth. What is the youth? What's mean the youth? The quality or state of the being young or the period of human life after childhood and before the maturity are according to the UNICEF. Youth constitutes the people between the age of the 15 and 24 year of age, according to the UNICEF. Now I will discuss the role of the youth. What can play the role of the youth? And I think is like the spinal cord. Youth is like a spinal cord. Considered as the nation builder and the leader of the tomorrow. The nation builder number one, the leader of the tomorrow. Requirements of the meaningful democracy, need the peaceful environment, democracy environment, they need it. Youth are so important because they are the young and the full of the energy. With fresh energy, then can ensure the growth of the society. If you want to, you can say the growth of the society, you have the youth, you have the students. They are expected to advance the current technology, education, politics, and peace of country. The peace of country is the main thing. If you have the peace in the country, the progress you can say the possible for the youth. So number one, I will discuss with you. Education is a priority, and everyone's a bright birthright, and the access to the quality education is a fundamental need today. Education is a fundamental need of anyone, any students. It is also declared compulsory by Islam according to Pakistani education statistics 2014 to 15. 37% students attend the private school, while the rest go to the public, attend private schools, while the rest go to the public schools. And there is a great difference between both of them. The public school and the private sector, they have the difference, lot of the difference. Education has moved becoming a business in Pakistan. Economics, disparities, untrained teachers, a lack of the interest of the government, power of the feudal system. These are, we can say, the problems here. Villages and the poor areas. Political influence, irregular in the policies, differences in the quality of education, less fund allocation, poverty and intelligence, tensions is mean that of English language. Now let's start. I will tell you the solution. What is the solution? How we can overcome our educational problems here. Lack of the quality education can result in the lowering the lifestyle of our future generation. The official literacy rate of Pakistan is 46%, but the functional literacy rate is even low. You can say the general, you can say the 46%, but quality of education is not good. Government should focus on the training and supporting the teachers. There should be no discrimination of English or Urdu medium. Yeah, there are two sort of the medium, but mostly we teach in English here. But in the villages area, in the remote areas, and you can say the far-flung areas, now still you can say the medium of instruction Urdu. Maximum Urdu, yeah, and approximately 10 to 20% in English there. Proper funding for schools, development of the proper strategies, yeah, strategies you need a new plan. Moreover, focus on the practical education rather than the cramming system and the practical learning, English language courses for the students. Yeah, if we adopt this sort of, you can say, way to overcome, you can say, the education problem now. The second one is the most, you can say, the burning issue in Pakistan, especially in the among the youngsters, unemployment. Unemployment, one of the major issue of youth of Pakistan. High population growth, political instability, bad law and order situation, disturbance, foreign investment leading to unemployment, one refugees, slow development of the industry, insufficient rate of economics progress, high age of the retirement. Yeah, that's sort of the problems in Pakistan you can say the reason behind the unemployment. Solution. Now we move to the solution. Technical education training get the control on the terror activities, overcome the energy crisis so that factories can run easily, lower down the age of the retirement, approximately 50 years approximately. Jobs should be given on merit. Yeah, if we adopt this sort of formulas, no doubt about we can overcome also on unemployment. The number next we have the child labor. Yeah, the child labor is the core issue in Pakistan. Child labor kids are the future heroes. They need to learn before they can work, but unfortunately in some areas of the world they are engaged in the work since early childhood. Main source is the poverty and unemployment due to the while kids are forced to work. Free education is also limited. Some kids are forced to work, yeah, in factories, construction areas, and the brick kilns and mines. So, what's the solution? Now, let's start the solution there. Their kids have a low standard of life, no doubt about they have the money, style in the future due to the lack of the education. Moreover, they don't enjoy their childhood and away from their home. They are abused physically, psychologically. Free quality education for the students, especially these with the poor background. Awareness campaigns. Government should take the serious measures against child labor. Thank you. Respected panel, for the drug addiction. The habitual taking of illegal drugs, 25% of the youth population is affected. Two types of the drugs, remedy and serum, you can say the recreational, crosity, depression, poor self-confidence, rejection and the anger. What the solution? Educational and the counseling establish rehabilitation center. Awareness should start from home. Government should reduce the scale of the unemployment here. The number next we have the very, very important depression and suicide. Suicide is act of the intentionally causing the one's own death. Suicide rate in Pakistan approximately 1.4% deaths per one lakh inhabitants. Yeah, psychological disorder, traumatic experience, childhood bad experience. Yeah, childhood bad experience, parental pressure leads to the depression, feeling of hopeless family situation, and the social isolation. Let's start solution. Discussing and discouraging social isolation, create the production environment, pay attention to what child does or feels sport people are at risk. Parents overthinking, yeah. In some cases, students undergo depression due to the academic failure and parental pressure and ultimately lead to suicide. Number 6, the parental pressure. Most of parents pressure the kids to excel in inhale fields of education, want them academically strong. Kids become the anxious and don't focus on their goals. There is just rare for increasing, and you can see the achieving good grades, depression, anxiety attacks, and sleeping problems. Respected panel, solution. Parents shouldn't force their kids to study specific subjects. Seminars should be held to aware parents about the scope of the fields other than medical and engineering. Parents should allow their kids to study the subject of their choice. The number next, decision making. It is also an important problem among youth. Sometimes we cannot take proper decision because of the recommendation and the consultations of the person who is not an expert of that field. Adoption of trends set by society, taking decisions and in atmosphere of stress, emotional involvement over the decision have an influence on our future. So we should take them calmly and peacefully. Let's start the solution. Be practical. Yeah, the number 1, the be practical, not the theoretical. Don't follow trends. Focus on goals. Be patient and face the difficulties and eyes on the prize. Yeah, eyes on the prize. The number next, time management. You can say that it's a core issue of our youth and the young generation in the present era in Pakistan. In past, free time of the youth fall among 3 categories. Yeah, the student, mostly the youth spend the nowadays in our area and especially in Pakistan, they have the 3 category of the sort of the you can say the follow the trends. Number 1, hanging out. Number 2, home-based activities. The number next, organized activities nowadays among young people face the problem of time management. It is because they spend most of their time in unnecessary activities. As a result, students continuously postpone their studies. There is less time available for the co-curricular activities. The last one, media pressure. Yeah, the media influence, the media pressure. You can say the different sort of the name, media power of the media in the present era. The effects that result from a media, mass media, have the direct influence on the youth. It has some positive respects that anything regarding the study can be obtained from it. Moreover, we can communicate with anyone far away from us through it. But today, most of the people misuse it and it has many negative influence on youth here. What the solution? How we can cover it? Our use of the media can have negative effects on health, increased level of the depression and the anxiety, poor sleep cycle, dissatisfaction with the lifestyle, cyberbullying, FOMO, fear of the missing out, mental disorder and the time wastage. The last one, the conclusion now I will share with you. It means concluded that there are problems but the solutions are also available. Problem is there, no doubt. Problem is still there, but the solution is also now. Along with the problems, all we need to do it is to have the stamina and patient to handle them. It all depend on the youth, how they face, accept them, and how they accept them, and how they handle them. Thank you very much, and I hope you understand problems and the solution of the Pakistani youth. God bless you, and thank you very much.